Hey, what's going on, guys? We're gonna do a little game room tour of my nerd Nook here. Alright, let's get started. So right here we've got the Minnesota Wild chair with all the signage there. Big hockey fan, love you some hockey. Alright, moving on. Up top of this big giant shelving unit we've got here, we've got the Nintendo Entertainment System Power Set Complete in Box. And we've got all kinds of other stuffies. Got Sonic, Mario, all kinds of individual little Mario figurines and stuff like that all across the top up here. This little collection of all kinds of goodies. All right. Top row up here, we've got some complete in box Nintendo 64 titles and Super Nintendo titles, and we even have some Sega stuff back there too, and some cartridges back in the very back. We also have one of my favorite games of all time right here, Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Still looking for a box for this, but I do have the manual here for it. Boom. Alright, moving on over, we've got complete in box original Game Boy and some original Game Boy titles complete in box. We've got some Game Boy Advance complete in box, and then some Sega complete in box stuff right here as well. And then we've got Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey complete with the CD insert and everything in the outer sleeve. Alright, and then we also have, obviously, a couple of these Nintendo Classic consoles. These are fun, for sure. Alright, moving down, we've got all of our 3DS and Nintendo DS collection right here. This is double deep. We've got a whole nother row in the back. I got most of my favorite titles up front, though, for the most part. Alright, moving on down. Alright, behind this little Minecraft setup thing, I've got some PS Vita titles, and then on the other side of that is PSP stuff. I really like collecting for handhelds, so and then we've got the consoles themselves here. I've got a PSP 3000, original Fat 1000. We've got the Darth Vader edition here, and then we've got a really nice vibrant blue PSP 3000. That thing's sweet. And then we got a couple Vitas here as well. We've got the original OLED one down here, and then I've got a Slim that I picked up recently as well right there. Alright, moving on down over here. We've got all of our Nintendo Switch collection right here. We've got the case that came with the Special Edition Zelda. And then all these titles in there. Some Special Edition box stuff in here that doesn't fit on the shelf. Couple of consoles, handheld consoles we have here. We've got a DS Lite, a really nice black DS Lite here. Really good condition. I got this on a garage sale pickup. You can watch on one of my other videos. This is probably one of my favorite things ever. It is a Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Special Edition 3DS with a really nice brushed silver finish there. Very cool. And then in here we've got an RG350 emulation console. Alright, moving on over. We've got our Wii U and Wii stuff here, and this is double stacked as well. We've got a bunch of other lesser titles in the back. We keep all the good stuff up front. And we've got the Monster Hunter box still from Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii. Moving down, we've got some random stuff. This is kind of a random slot here. We've got the Street Fighter mini console, or mini arcade, with some Mega Man stuff on top. We've got the Sega Genesis mini console back there and a little Pac-Man arcade thing as well right there. Moving over, we got a plethora of Pokemon toys there. And then behind that stuff, we've got PS1 games, some PC stuff, and some more PC stuff here. Moving down, we've got Guitar Hero guitars. I actually have a complete in-box Guitar Hero for PS2, a couple of guitars, and then down there is a arcade stick. And the last part of the shelving unit here, we've got a really tall stack here of PS2 games. This is double-sided as well, as you can see. They're really easy to pick up at Goodwill, so I have quite a collection of PS2 stuff. And then down here we have PS3 and PS4 as well, and a complete in-box Wii. All right, let's move on over. On top of the Xbox 360 tower, I've got the Fallout Power Armor helmet that came with the Fallout 76 Special Edition. And then the giant tower of Xbox 360 titles here. We've got all these 360 games here, and around the back more 360 as well. And most of these are original Xbox titles on this side, and some random PC stuff. Moving over, we got another little shelf here, a little corner shelf of Nintendo stuff, and also Mortal Kombat poster there. Some Amiibos, Monster Hunter, the special edition Joy-Cons, and the special edition Monster Hunter Rise Pro controller for the Switch. The Game & Watches that they've just came out with the past couple years, and some more Mario randomness right there. Pac-Man thing. Now down here we have kind of like collection of family game stuff. So we've got, the goods like Pictionary, Trivial Pursuits categories, all that stuff. And then we have some more actual, board game goodness there. Betrayal, Pandemic, all that stuff. Some more cubbies full of other stuff. We got a little bin of Legos and Minecraft stuff down there as well. And of course, we've got the Alien Queen as well hanging out. All right, moving on. We have my little Magic the Gathering corner here. Another one of those shelving units with a bunch of sealed Commander and Brawl decks and product like that. Kind of hanging out right there. And then we've got the laptop and the camera setup, so that way I can play Spell Table online, be able to play Commander with friends and such like that. And got a giant bag full of all my Commander decks right there ready to go. On the bar top, we've obviously got play mats for all kinds of different stuff, mostly Magic stuff. But I do have this sweet Star Realms play mat. Big fan of Star Realms. I have a ton. I think I've backed like almost all of the Kickstarters for that, so I should have all of the special promos for most of the Star Realms stuff. Big fan of that game. Sprinkled behind there, we do have some more fun family stuff. Uno, Tenzi, Bananagrams, Jenga, all that stuff right there. And then we got that big giant Game On Mario picture there. All right, moving on over. Big giant Grogu, gotta love that. We've got the big TV set up here, and then we've got all of the consoles and stuff underneath here. We've got a little selector switch for all of our HDMI and other inputs. And then we'll start on this side. We've got PS4, PS2, PS1, Xbox 360 on the bottom there, and then this is a big box full of Game Boy goodness. We've got original DMG, all kinds of Game Boy games, and then we also have a Game Boy Micro. I actually picked this up for $4 at a garage sale, so that was a killer find. Alright, moving on over. We've got the Nintendo side over here. We got a 64, a Super Nintendo. We got the Switch all set up, as you can see on the TV there. And then down here we have the Wii set up. So it's a black reverse compatible Wii. It works with GameCube stuff. We've got 4 black Wii Motion Plus controllers right here. Some other accessories. And then we got a huge bag full of even more accessories, more Motion Plus controllers, and all the other goodies. I actually got this bag at a garage sale for 25 cents, so that was a really good find. Moving on over to the cabinet drawers here. We have a giant bag, or a giant drawer full of handhelds. We got an SP, looks like a DSi XL, a couple of DS Lights, Game Boy Color. We got another Game Boy Color here as well. Original DS, Game Gear, Game Boy Pocket, DMG with the green color, and all kinds of games and stuff, as well as some original Nintendo games in the back there as well. Alright, and then the last little drawer here is just a big giant bin catch-all for all of my cords, controllers, and all that other stuff. Alright. Moving on to the last little piece here, I've got a little nook under our stairwell here that has some more storage for more Magic stuff and more gaming stuff down in here. I've got this little Wii tower here that has all of my empty cases that I'm trying to match with games eventually, and it's got some tools and cleaning supplies. We've got a little thing full of Furbies hiding under the stairwell. I thought that was a creepy, awesome spot to have a little collection of Furbies that I picked up at Goodwill. And then we've got majority of my pop figures in here. They just fit perfectly in these little nooks that I have in the crawl space here. So we got some random stuff. None of it's too expensive, but I do have a bunch of Fallout pops. Super into collecting for that. So, all right, that is the grand tour of the Nerd Nook. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I should switch anything up or change anything. And thanks for hanging out and checking out the Nerd Nook.